Peace. Today is Friday the 10th, making today's math.
Knowledge cipher, all being born in knowledge.
Knowledge is the foundation. We take that knowledge through the cipher and create more knowledge. Peace to the gods and earths. All right, peace. Welcome back to the Not a Mean Godcast. Lord Jamar.
I'm Digger.
We in here. I'm in here talking over Digger and
Got
shit.
that man over there about to blow the casket.
Getting all hyping. That steam coming out my ears and shit. Peace Global Media Inc. Shout out to all people on YouTube.
Oh wow,
right
you
now.
know what? I'm curious. I'm wondering what some of the comments are. I wish I could see the actual.
They're not really
the-
even they're
the
talking about all
comments.
kind of other shit. Oh, somebody said LJ was hype.
He always hype, y'all.
Somebody said Eminem bit Master Ace style.
I mean, there's a lot of arguments of who influenced him. I've heard people, say that he bit the Outsiders. So, hey,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. Shouts out to him, though. It's my guy.
So we were talking, I guess, on the phone the other day.
Right.
And you said you wanted to bring, well, how do we even get to this place?
How
I
do-
think it was something in the comments.
Well, I think it's...
Oh, people were kidding you. Go ahead.
Well, it something... I don't
Saying
know.
I was losing sight.
Something actually just, sparked an idea with me. So I think there's a big myth that women that wear weaves hate themselves, hate the image of their black selves and this and that and the third, or I should say, I'm not going to say it's a myth because I'm not going to say it's a myth, but it's a very popular go-to for black men. So then I was thinking like, well, at the end of the day, black women are trying to be beautiful for black men. So if this is something that is alarming, it should be also alarming to men that this is what women feel that they need to do to themselves to appeal to you guys.
And I said,
And then your response
and my
was,
rebuttal was,
we had a whole ass
Right.
hours long debate trying to figure out what we were gonna bring to the Godcast. So let's share with people.
right. So, and when we do this, it gets to the point where it's like, you know what?
Save
Save
it for the
show.
Just save it for the show. Just save it for the show.
Save it for the show because we be getting into some shit sometime.
Word.
So my rebuttal was, well, first of all, y'all don't just do it for the man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My rebuttal is that you do it for society at large as well, because the same straightening of the hair that you say you're doing for the black man, you would also do, let's say, to go on a job interview, in corporate America or whatever the case may be. So,
Right. Wait, stop right there. Stop right there.
Right.
So then my response to that was, but that's not the psychologically traumatizing part to us. And I'll give you an example. The girl that does my makeup for the show, you know what she said to me today? She said, all right. And she has like a Caesar. She has like a blonde Caesar. She's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to throw a wig on it to go get a job. I've been on like 6 interviews. Fuck it. I just gotta throw this wig on and get the bag. So I'm bringing that up because that's not the part that's psychologically fucking the women up. Like, we don't care what we have to do to go get the bag. The problem, what becomes psychologically traumatizing is being made to feel like no white boss is gonna make a black woman feel unpretty. Only a black man or someone that she's trying to appeal to is going to make her feel that type of way. So
And then
that
I
was
said-
okay.
and then I said,
You love telling me I'm wrong about what black women think,
and then
but okay.
Listen.
Okay, no,
And
no,
then
no.
I said,
You're more of an expert on black women than me. So go.
No. It's not about that. And then I said, that actually is traumatizing to women. I don't think that um, just the fact that you'd have to change for whoever. Why is it not traumatizing when your boss makes you do it, but if somehow you felt like I, as your black man, was making you do this, it's traumatizing for me. Like, that just doesn't make, you can't have it both ways.
Doesn't make sense.
You can't have, no, it doesn't. It's trauma all the way around. The fact that you can't be yourself, your natural self, the fact that you feel like you need all these, makeup and hair and all of this other shit to just be happy and just be yourself. That's something at society at large, and if you feel a way about that,
now I think
that's traumatizing. But I don't think that the black man is the root of that. Okay?
No. I don't think the black man is the root of it. I think it actually goes, either further back, but I believe somehow, and at some point we were like convinced to turn on each other. So I don't want to say it's black man fault, it's black woman fault, because we were kind of going there in our discussion, and that's what I don't want to do. I would rather discuss, like, how do we work towards healing those differences. But what I was saying about the job situation, I feel that is something that we both feel, that equal pressure. I feel like black men also have that same pressure that black women have. Like that's something that we share. That's something that we would share together,
right,
when we're dealing with these white corporate spaces. However, the difference between that trauma and feeling like your king doesn't like your natural, beautiful self, that's a whole nother level of trauma.
Absolutely correct. But now, and then I said to you, but it goes right back. Think about what the man has traditionally done for the woman, for her to look at him as attractive.
Now, you made a comment about men pressing their hair.
Yeah, think about the conch and all that back in the days. And Jerry curl, or even just putting shit to get waves and all of this other shit.
Who was black men pressing their hair for?
For their woman?
White women?
No.
To lure
Stop.
in the
No. Knock it off. Hold up.
The pimps was doing that to lure in the white hoes.
First of all, at the time when these black men was pressing their hair, they couldn't even be around no white woman, or they get their motherfucking ass killed. So they was doing this for their black woman who thought, oh, look at him. Look at that brother with the straight hair.
When did we ever care about our men pressing their hair? Y'all motherfuckers.
Back in the days.
Y'all motherfuckers had afros.
You got
afros.
You got amnesia.
Y'all got Jerry curl. We got Jerry curl. God damn it. We followed your lead. Y'all motherfuckers started dating white women, and we started getting weaves.
And y'all started dating.
Y'all
started dating white women too.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck this guy.
Yo, listen.
Wait, did I just get loud?
You did.
Hold up, did I just boss up?
You did.
God damn it, you want to be born to born today, damn it. Shit.
Here's the thing. It's a circle. It's a cipher. You see what I'm saying?
See that? You see
and
how they got? You see
okay.
How,
this is what I explained.
This
is what I explained to you. This is what I explained to you. I went, huh? Oh yeah.
Wait, we getting sweaty in this bitch.
So, I explained to you the science of a radar and how a radar works. Mm-hmm. Okay, so a radar will send out a signal. That signal will travel out until it hits, a solid object, and then the signal bounces back to its source. And then once it hits the source, it bounces back again. And so it keeps going back and forth. That's kind of the energy that we have going on amongst man and woman. So it's like the man straightening his hair for the woman straightening her hair for the man. Like, who did it first? We don't know. All we know is we both have the trauma, as you mentioned, of believing
we definitely straightened
that straightening the hair was even necessary. The fact that we felt that was necessary and had a subconscious, whether it's conscious or not, a lot of times this is a subconscious hatred for our own image, for our own silhouette. This is the real root of the problem.
And you know the straightening comb was invented by a black woman, Madam C.J. Walker.
Right. But people will say, oh, but she got the bag. She was one of the first, millionaires and all this type of shit. Okay. And, and also instilled, she made $1 million, but how many people, first of all, got their motherfucking scalp burned with that goddamn comb? Like, I remember that shit when I was young.
You was getting your hair straightened?
A couple times. My mom did some shit. I think maybe she braided her hair or some shit like that.
Can you please provide us with a childhood picture of your hair straightened?
I don't think I got one straightened.
He lied.
Nah, for real. I remember one time doing it for the trying to get the high top fade. Remember the high? Yeah. And that was how to really get the shit up high. But that shit.
Yo,
I wasn't really one of those guys. I was more a wave type of dude.
You know what's so interesting? I think and this conversation just actually sparked something else. All the backlash that Kanye got, right, for his message of the slavery being a choice and stuff. Now,
poopity scoop.
Now I think we know. I'm gonna say we know he didn't mean that they physically walking on the boat was a choice. Like it's been kind of re-paraphrased, if you will, to say he meant slave mentality is a choice. And to some degree, I have to agree with that. The fact that in the year 2018, people are still having light skin, dark skin conversations. People are still having good hair, bad hair conversations. Like, to me, these are slave mentality ideologies that, at this point, that shit is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right. And it's also a choice for us to act like.
I just hate that he did that.
Like we the ops.
I just hate that he did that on the TMZ platform. But I got where he was trying to go with that. That we are the ops, right?
Like, first of all, there is no battle of the sexes. It started with the battle of the sexes is more a white people concept.
Absolutely.
Like it seems like the white man hates his woman.
So do you think all of this is like a result of integration? Because I feel like
absolutely this is a result of co-opting the slave master's mentality.
This is one of the byproducts, or I should say one of the after effects of integration, because we were very good on our own. I feel like it was, and I've had this conversation with a few people that may or may not disagree with me, but I feel like once we, and I don't want to knock our forefathers that fought for us to have equal rights and stuff, but I feel like once we started having to acclimate ourselves into white culture and white society is when, we had to start worrying about if our hair is pressed. If we had to, now we can interracially date openly and freely and just, just a number of things that I feel like we didn't have. Now we got to worry about if we can, if we can pass the standardized test that they set up and are these things, and then I guess with the drugs and
right, and that's an intellectual brown bag test.
Drugs,
there used
incarceration,
to be a brown bag test.
Yeah,
to see if you was darker than this paper bag, well then, no good.
Combine that with drugs and incarceration and the separation of the black man and woman. Now women are, single moms raising these families. And I don't know, it just seemed like all of a sudden it just got to a point where like black men and black women can't tolerate each other. And maybe it's just a certain demographic. I know I come from an era, you come from an era, black love, black power, but it seems like once upon a time, the OJs of the world were like the minority, like the celebrity dating the white women, things like that. Like stuff like that was were a rare select few entertainment, whatever. But I just feel like nowadays,
Well, who was your man back in
nowadays
the day?
that is the norm.
Jack Johnson, the boxer.
Mm-hmm.
He did it way back. He didn't give a fuck. He was rolling around in expensive cars with furs, fucking white bitches. Oh man, they hated his fucking ass.
Wow.
Yeah, look up Jack Johnson. Beast, black. Oh, he was black too. Oh, like Michael Jackson, Michael Blackson, black.
So yeah, hello. That's what I consider dark skin. Like, sorry viewers, I don't know.
They've been mad. Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But I can't wait till we do our show on melanin. We're gonna do a show on melanin too.
Yeah, we are.
We got
the power of melanin.
Exactly.
What melanin is and why you should be proud of your melanin. And y'all dark skin. Now you know there's dark skinned people that hate on their darkness, right? Like I've known some dark skinned people that say, "Oh, I don't come out in the daytime because I'm black enough," and all. I'm like,
oh, I mean,
you fucking serious? Like,
I know when I made the statement, who told dark skinned people that they weren't beautiful? People were like, really, Rob? Y'all realize I was speaking rhetorically. Like, of course, I know where that mentality comes from. I wonder about y'all sometimes, viewers. I love y'all. Sometimes I wonder.
Oh, man. Shout out to everybody on this YouTube live.
Total sidebar. Shouts out to Nori dropping an album.
Oh, yeah. I heard he dropped the album.
Music.
I didn't hear it yet.
It's fresh.
But I heard he said he listened to Pusha T's album and got inspired.
Yeah.
And just put some shit out.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Pusha
T inspired me a little bit.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what you got in the booth? Did something?
A little song.
Okay.
Little
Come on,
song.
you gotta let
Little song. Every so often some shit will drop. Well, really, Black Thought inspired the fuck out of me. Pusha is more like my spirit animal, and Black Thought is like my intellectual spirit animal.
That's what's up.
And you're my Black Power spirit animal.
Okay.
Wakanda forever.
Obi and Bontu Bon, sister.
No, all jokes aside though, like I love doing this podcast with you because it just takes me back to a time when like my mother and my father were I just look at the dynamic of Black love in that era and I look at it today and it's just like, what the fuck happened? Like, what the fuck happened?
What did happen? Like, we're not here by happenstance.
Is it the music?
It's a lot of things
everything?
at work. I mean, in order to bring one thing, you see, in order to build on one thing, you have to destroy something else. Okay? So now they out here, right? They want to build on these other so-called lifestyles and all of that. So in order for you to accept these new lifestyles, we have to destroy old lifestyles.
It's like the overall consent. Like Black men just think Black women are attitudinal and difficult. Black women think Black men are just lazy, cheating bums, and it's like, what happened? What happened to us?
I mean, we fell for the marketing of our own selves, basically. Banana in the tailpipe. Like we've been marketed so well by, American media, and you know what I mean? There's a certain, like you said, expectation of what you think how a Black man or Black woman or how a Black community should be, and it's all based on images and stereotypes that have been given to us by other people.
You're right.
And we've internalized this shit.
You're right. We had when we used to have our own video music box, and we just had our own everything, and then MTV came along or Viacom came along and just kind of bought the rights to everything, and now they're selling Black culture back to us through their lens.
See, and this is what's so funny.
Is that what's happening?
Yes, and see what happened was we sold out. Like you don't even hear that term anymore because so many people have done it that they don't even want to bring it up and like face the facts of what the fuck has happened. But all this talk about, oh, you got to get the bag and got to get the bag and the bag becomes justification for the bullshit. So, and back in our time, we used to say there's not enough bags in the world to sell out my people, to sell out a certain ideology that I have. But now today, if you get the bag, that seems to be the be all end all, the end that justifies the means.
Well,
okay,
that's
so now,
that was the overall picture in Childish Gambino's videos. Like all of this crazy shit going on. Hey, get your money, black man. Like that really was the moral of the story. This is America.
And so it's like, we got to get back to the mind frame of that motherfucker's a sellout. And we showing what motherfucking sellouts look like and what selling out is. And you know what I mean?
We got to get
selling out can't be cool.
We got to
They try to make it cool.
We got to get back to like loving each other, like for real. Like how
And
like
we got to make that cool.
Like how can we possibly prepare for a revolution when we can't even like coexist?
You know what? First of all, shout out to my man. I gotta.
Are we gonna even talk about the 3D guns? It's just not enough time, right?
It's never enough fucking time.
So niggas gotta come up with 3D printers to make some untraceable plastic guns, and we talking about a revolution.
I just wanted to say this real quick. I told my man I was gonna use this. Shout out to my man Toby Morse. He was talking about back in our day, the music had substance, right? Mm. And now today it's about substance abuse. So,
that's hard.
I said, that's a deep one. I said, I'm using that, homie.
That's bars right
Go
there.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, that's so fucking true. Like, and we got to get back to the substance of our lives, of our, of our mentalities, and stop with the fucking substance abuse. Glorifying substance abuse.
You know what I am seeing a lot of? I've been watching just a lot of different like blogs and interviews. A lot of these young artists are I'm hearing them speak in interviews. A lot of them are way more educated and knowledgeable than we think they are. Like I'm listening to the young boy from Chicago talking about No ID is his mentor and how he Jay-Z is the goal in his eye. And then I was listening to, that was G Herbo, shouts out to him. He just had a baby, like now they're now they're growing and maturing. They're a few years in, and another brother, Denzel Curry, shouts out to him. He he's talking about how he lost his brother, and like I think you would really like him. Like he really is talking about spirit animals, and I don't know if I don't think he's 5%, but something he said just kind of reminded me of you. And he was talking about these conversations he was having with XXX, and it was like, that was my existential brother. And I'm just like, oh wow, you hear their music and you wouldn't think that this is like what's even going on in their brains. So I'm just checking out a lot of the young ones. Like they probably they got the bag, they went crazy, and now they're kind of, now they're going through label issues or just whatever life changes, seeing how the
that's
world.
when their head might start getting a little more straight.
Yeah,
like,
you would be pleasantly surprised.
Well, listen.
I'm feeling like maybe they are listening. We didn't think they were listening, but they're starting to echo our sentiments now.
Well, listen. Again, this is always just too fast. With you.
I know we just went 100 different.
Yeah.
They're not even gonna be able to keep up with us in the comments. We done went to like 100 different
Truly
topics.
Zambian is here. He got it all under control. He's gonna make a synopsis of this whole shit later. Shout out to my
Rodriguez Spazzes out
my
on
newly
Jamar.
appointed moderators today on YouTube Live. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us for this damn near 2 hours, the whole thing from when I started the YouTube Live. Yeah, we appreciate y'all, joining us every week. Stay safe, stay healthy, get your mind right, keep it right, build on positive, destroy the negative. Digger, once again, always love building with you.
Word.
All being born to born, girl.
All being born to born.
And once again, if you want to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$, you know what I mean, patreon.com/you know what I mean, or you know what I mean.com/support. We appreciate everybody on here that dropped some support on the super chat. We're gonna fix this shit up in the future. But until next week, I'm Lord Jamar.
Digga.
Peace. Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.